Show of hands, who in this room knows what a conspiracy theory is? For those that do not know, a conspiracy theory is an alternative explanation for an event that is a result of a secret plot. There are many odd but thought-provoking conspiracy theories that are contrived every day. A conspiracy can be made up by anyone. Nobody knows what is true or what to believe. That is why conspiracy theories exist. Although they cannot be proven as true, people have strong opinions and go to great lengths to back up their beliefs. By carefully thinking through every conspiracy and looking for facts to support it is the only way to help determine if it is true or false. A political scientist, Michael Barkin, says conspiracies rely on the view that everything is made by design and follow three principles. Number 1, nothing happens by accident. Number 2, nothing is as it seems. And number 3, everything is connected. He states a conspiracy theory is a closed system that is unfalsifiable and therefore a matter of faith rather than proof. What he is saying is that it comes down to you can believe in any conspiracy theory that you would like, without anyone telling you that you are wrong, because no one can actually prove it. Now I'm going to give examples of conspiracy theories you may have heard of. There is a conspiracy that Michael Jackson did not actually die from medication overdose, and some believe he was really murdered. His doctor, Conrad Murray, was charged with accidentally killing Michael because doctors should know how to properly dose their patients. Theorists say Dr. Murray was used as a scapegoat to cover up the intentional murder. There is a lot of evidence that has been discovered about this conspiracy. His daughter, Paris Jackson, says Michael was dropping hints about being killed. At some point, he was like, "They are going to kill me one day." Paris herself thinks there is more to his death than just a medication overdose. His sister, Latoya Jackson, states, "They killed him, and it is much more than Dr. Murray. They know who they are." She believes it was more than one person by using the word they. Another piece of evidence is AEG Live. AEG Live is a company that holds concerts. Michael was getting ready for his last concert called This Is It. And AEG knew that Michael was sick and thought he wouldn't be able to perform. People think they pushed him too hard and caused his death. Paris says AEG Live does not treat their performers right. They drain them dry and work them to death. Paris attended a Justin Bieber concert held by AEG and says, he was tired going through the motions. She looked at her ticket, and when she saw AEG was in charge, she thought to herself how her dad was exhausted just like Justin. AEG saw what Paris had said and responded by saying, Justin is not being worked hard and is in the best state of mind he's ever been in. Another piece of evidence to support the conspiracy theory is that the people Michael was doing business with wanted him to die so they could have all his money. Theorists also believe Michael's co-workers hired Dr. Murray to slowly kill him. Now, after hearing that evidence, consider in your own mind if you think this conspiracy theory is plausible. Another conspiracy that is very popular is that the moon landing in 1969 was fake. People think it was fake because it was televised, and many things did not seem right. They think it was filmed on a set stage. People have shared evidence with the internet to support this. When Neil Armstrong placed the flag onto the moon, it was waving. On the moon, there is no atmosphere, which means there is no wind. So how could the flag wave? NASA says the flag was just unraveling itself from being tangled up, even though everyone claims to have seen it wave. On the moon, you can clearly see the sky. If you were on the moon, you would see hundreds of thousands of stars. During the moon landing, you could mysteriously not see them. To everyone, it seemed like it was a black curtain being used as a staged background. To avoid the evidence, another part of the conspiracy theory is the C rock. On the moon, there was a rock with the letter C imprinted on it. They believe this was a set prop, and the director or worker forgot to turn it over so it was not visible to the viewer. A person who saw the moon landing on TV claims to have seen the reflection of a stage light on the astronaut's helmet. If a spacecraft lands on the moon, it would most likely create a crater from the impact of landing. The spacecraft, however, landed perfectly on the moon. Lastly, back when there was a race to space, between America and the Soviet Union to see who could get to the moon first. America could have fabricated the moon landing to beat out the competition. Now, after hearing this conspiracy theory, let me ask you all a question. Raise your hand if you think the moon landing could have been staged by the evidence I provided. In conclusion, a conspiracy theory can be very odd at first, but can be very realistic if you think about it. There are some interesting ones saying that President John F. Kennedy was assassinated, not by Lee Harvey Oswald, but by the CIA, insinuating the government killed their own president. 6 out of 10 Americans believe this conspiracy theory. A conspiracy theory can change the way you look at things. It can make you think that everything happens for a reason and something is suspicious if there's no background information, or if things just don't seem to add up. After hearing my speech, perhaps you will think deeper about how and why things happen, and not automatically believe what you are told, especially by the media. The truth may not always be what it seems.